Previously on Wandering Wagners.
With all 4 panels going on both inputs, we're at 922 watts coming in.
I happen to be wearing a bikini.
Look what we just got. Got another shipment from Redodo. Yep, got another 410 amp hour battery. Brand new. For those of you that subscribe to us and watch regularly, you'll remember we've got another one of their batteries right here. So that means we're gonna have 820 amp hours. What I intend to do is move the battery from there and put both of them in here, because that's where the MultiPlus II is located. And there's so much more room in here, but this stuff will have to find a new home. Sitting at 13.1 volts, that's pretty good, just fresh right out of the box. What I'm gonna do though is top this thing off. I'm gonna give it full, complete charge. I put together this portable charging kit with a 50 amp controller, so I'm going to use it because we have a beautiful sunny day outside today, and we got those new Blue Eddy portable panels. It's going to be perfect. Got 2 of these 350 watt panels, and you can see there's not a cloud in the sky. These panels are pretty big, and I got them connected in series. Just running in under the door, so we'll go inside and connect it there. All right. We had almost 600 watts coming in. 43 amps, look at that. The battery is all charged up, so I put it in here just to see how well it's gonna fit. I'll have to, come up with some bracing to kind of box it in. I did order some battery tie-down straps. They're not here yet, of course. So the other battery will fit here, so it's gonna kind of take up the whole closet, basically. And something else I was thinking about doing is, this is the wire that comes down from our solar panels on the roof. There's a disconnect switch and the wires run down through there. And then up on the other side of that cabinet is where the solar controller is, because currently that's where our other battery is located, right there. So I may take this solar controller right there and move it to maybe somewhere on the wall right here, because I mean, the battery is going to be right here, so why not? That might be a project for another day. Currently, I just want to get these batteries in, get them wired, and test them out. Since I got the batteries removed, I borrowed this little power supply from my ham radios. That's feeding the Wraith, that way I've got power while I work. And the reason why I want power is because this fridge has stuff in it. But here you can see, I got both batteries in here. It is taking up the entire closet, basically. But you know what? This is going to be nice because the runs of the wire are going to go from here to here and then to there to the MultiPlus. Super short run. You can get maximum power out of these things. Finally, the moment I have been waiting for. So I got these batteries boxed in. I got a strap over them. I made each and every one of these cables. Had to cut, crimp, heat shrink every single one of them, which is a time-consuming process. And in case you guys are wondering, you can see right here, it's 4/0 or 4/0, or also known as 0000 gauge. Very big, very expensive cable. I've checked every connection at least 3 times, make sure it's all tight, because, well, a loose connection is going to make heat, and heat makes fire. Here's the Victron Lynx distributor. You might say, wow, the distributor looks like a fancy bus bar. Well, it is. That's really what it is, a fancy bus bar. But I like it because it has it holds mega fuses. So the batteries are going, let's see, let's start with the negative lead. Got negative to negative, which comes down here to the smart shunt, and then up to the Lynx distributor, and then the next terminal over, it goes over to my MultiPlus II, aka inverter and charger. Positive here goes to positive here, comes down to the disconnect switch, which this is a 600 amp switch. You can see it's pretty big. and it goes up to the distributor and then over to the MultiPlus. Now these other two 1-outs here, they are feeding the rest of the motorhome. Yes, I have lights right now, but remember, I use my temporary power supply outside so that way I can have lights. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my covers on, make it all look nice. I'm gonna go outside, disconnect my temporary power supply, and we will see if this works. It's a little dark in here. It's a moment of truth. Will it work? Oh yes. Oh yeah, inverter on. We are running an inverter power. The lights came on. Yeah, I know, it's wrecking here. I gotta clean as always. Look at that, microwave's running. We've got a sunny day today and it's hot. It's in here, it's 80 degrees.
For us, that's hot.
Yeah, so I think we can probably start to test out these Redodo batteries since the install is now complete. Now, we never intended to really take it this far.
Yeah, isn't that how it always goes?
So I really didn't foresee me ever going to lithium, and then we went to that 200 amp hour battery, and then we upgraded that to the 410 amp hour battery. Now we have two 410 amp hour Redodo batteries.
Right, among everything else.
And yeah, I mean, the inverter was an upgrade that you were kind of getting on me about. You're like, I want the inverter. I want the inverter.
I actually did want that upgrade.
The factory inverter that came with the Wraith, from Nexus, was only operating just a couple outlets.
Right.
It was really just for TVs, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
This does everything.
Yes.
And now these batteries are not exactly small, but they're not really like that big either. I mean, we're looking at like 19.5 inches without counting the handles. And then this way it's like 10.5, and height is about 8 5/8.
I mean, but for the amount of power, they're each 410, so that's...
Yeah, and I think they're just over 80 pounds a piece.
Sounds about right.
I think. We'll put it in text in the bottom, how many pounds it is, because I can't remember exactly. We relocated them to the closet because we couldn't get them any closer to the inverter.
Yeah, they're right there now, because before it was in our server.
When we got that first battery, we never thought we were going to try and run like the AC and stuff off of it. It was just kind of so we could run like the fan and the roof vent and run the refrigerator because we got the 12-volt fridge.
Right.
But here we are.
Yeah. Now we could run the convection and stuff like that.
I'm going to start the air conditioner. The big one, the 15,000 BTU.
Okay.
Because what I want to do is see, I mean, really the ability to start and run the air conditioner follows squarely on the inverter. But it's kind of up to the batteries for how long it's going to run it. And I'm curious about the voltage sag.
Yeah.
So I want to see what the voltage drops to when the compressor is running, because when that compressor kicks in, we're pulling like 100 amps of DC power.
Which is insane.
That's a lot. That's why I went with this huge battery cable, because 100 amps of DC that's a lot of power. So let's see, because like I said, we got a sunny day today. The solar controller is in absorption, sitting at 14.2 volts. The batteries it's at 100% state of charge.
Yeah.
So not really a better time to try this.
Exactly.
I'm gonna see what the outside temperature is right now, because with air conditioning, the hotter it gets, the harder it is to start the air conditioner. So it's 83 right now. It's not super hot, but it's warm.
Yeah.
And we do not have installed on our air conditioner like a microwave easy start or anything like that.
Soft start or anything.
It's completely stock.
Right.
So let's turn on the AC.
That may or may not change in the future depending on how this goes.
Right. All right. I got this, I'm going to set it to 70 degrees. It was set to 62, which, yeah.
That's a bit chilly.
It's a little bit cold. Now, it's going to take it a minute to kick on, but once it does, we're going to see what this is doing.
It's the fan.
Yeah, because it's pulling 6 amps right now. I'm going to go into the inverter details. heard the compressor.
Yeah, that was the compressor.
So here we are at 13.9 volts. It's pulling 90 amps, dropping 86 amps. It's still holding 13.8 volts.
That's pretty good.
That's actually very good. Now the voltage is dropping because, you know, from the 14.1 in absorption, it's going to drop. Usually these batteries will rest at 13.2.
Yeah. Yeah, now it hit 102, 104. It is getting, I can feel the cold air hitting me, so it's not hot air hitting me, it's cold air.
So you can see the AC current is 11.3 amps. On the DC side, it's 104.
Oh, right.
But it's not running, I mean, it's running our lights, it's running the fridge, so that 104 amps is like everything.
Yeah.
Looking back here, there you go, let you get in here. I like to just check for any cables that are hot, and right now it's literally cold to the touch, which is good.
Yeah.
You don't want hot spots. Sean is telling us that time remaining is 9 hours.
You know.
Minus 94 amps.
But 9 hours?
I mean, it's dropping. It's gonna settle somewhere. It's figuring it out. Now, looking at the solar controller, it's still an absorption because those batteries are still holding enough current that the solar controller doesn't even feel like it needs to kick in and go to bulk charge.
Oh, well, that's good.
Eventually it will, but it's still 100% state of charge. We're running the air conditioner.
Yeah. And we're also going boondocking, so this is a perfect time to test.
Right, that's the whole purpose of this, because we're about to leave and go boondock. Right now we're sitting in our driveway. We don't have any power plugged in or anything. We're just running off of the Redodo batteries.
Exactly.
And people will beat us up about the pronunciation of Redodo. The manufacturer says that's how you pronounce it.
And if you would like to see their video, they contacted us and told us that is how you pronounce it.
We'll put a link in the description if you doubt us.
Right. And every time we have a video.
Right, people say it's pronounced Redodo or
Redodo. Now I can't even say it wrong anymore because I've been.
Redodo.
Yeah, it's Redodo is how it's
people.
Pronounced.
Okay, it just now dropped to 99% battery. Still pulling 103 amps.
I'm still impressed.
Yes. Let's see if the shunt says anything about, because now it's at 99%. Let's see what it says for time remaining. Down to 7 hours. I mean, the compressor's running. Once the compressor turns off and it's just the fan, that 100 amps is going to plummet.
Right. Is it cold?
It is.
I felt it being cold.
It's cold.
Now we have the door open, so you know.
The door's open.
Freaking idiots.
So it's not like we're cooling it down. We're just saying, can it do it? And the answer is yes, it can.
I mean, there's Guy, he's not panting. Piper's panting, but she just played Frisbee a whole bunch, so.
This is going to be super, super nice for those travel days when we stop for lunch.
Yeah.
You know, we just stop for, say, 20 minutes, half hour. We can run the AC. You can make lunch.
That's a good point.
Then we'll get going again.
Aren't you, girl? Oh, you too, Guy. Are you happy?
Just a super quick update. The AC's been running for like 15 minutes, and we are now down to 13.1 volts. The solar controller did kick into bulk mode. It's only doing 480 watts right now. But I was checking on everything in here. The cabinet space is getting warm. Yeah, it's 88 degrees in here. And feeling these cables right here might be slightly warmer to the touch, but nothing concerning. Everything else.
Yeah, you would know if it was concerning.
Right. It's, like I said, it's barely warm.
With that amount of power running through there, you would expect it to have a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
I'm going to call it a win. We're going to shut everything down, and we're going to go and do some dry camping.
There is my Jeep. Where's the race, though? Ready?
It's 9 a.m. The battery made it through the night, obviously.
Yeah, I would hope so.
So we ran the 12-volt fridge, and then obviously at night, like TV, lights, water pump, stuff like that. This fan right here ran all night.
Yeah.
And we're making coffee currently. And the battery is down to 81%. I say battery, it's batteries.
Right.
Plural.
Together.
Pulling almost 77 amps. Now the solar is bringing in some power right now, but it's only 149 watts because our panels are flat on the roof.
Yeah, we don't have any of the portable panels outside.
No, we're about to though.
The coffee is done. We got our cups all full up of good old black coffee, like just how we like. What's going on out there?
It's solar panel city out here.
All right, let's come check it out. Pipe's dying to get out. Here's the two smaller Bluetti panels.
Those are 200 watt panels each.
Yeah, and then we have in the back, closer to the rig, we got the big, newer Bluetti panels, and they are
350 watts a piece. So in total, we have 987 watts coming in.
That's pretty dang good.
This 541 is just from the 350 panels.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
gotta
that's
look at
the
the
combined.
total network power. We have almost 1,000 watts coming in right now.
That's pretty dang good, I gotta say though.
Yeah, when the sun is higher, it'll hit the flat panels on the roof better.
Yeah, yeah.
We have 800 watts up there, but right now they're not really not performing. We're getting 159, 160 watts out of the 800 that's on the roof.
Right, so that's why we really love these portable ones, because you can start collecting sun way before your roof will.
You can even use the microwave, just like having power.
That's kind of crazy. You said you were going to heat that up. It didn't even register that we're not hooked up to power.
It's 12:36 in the afternoon, and we just now hit absorption.
Yay!
At its peak, we had over 1,500 watts of solar coming in.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, I saw like 90 amps of incoming power
Yeah.
at one point. It was kind of crazy.
That's good though.
Yeah, I mean, we had the fan running, the fridge running, watching TV.
Yeah, we just turned the TV off.
We were just living like normal, like
Yeah.
we're plugged into power.
Yep. Right, pipe?
I don't know where they think they're going.
Yeah, this is not what this is about. Not at all.
It's not about doing deep things.
Hey, we're not going on a deep ride. No, no.
It's about the new chairs.
Yeah, we've been in need of some new chairs, and we got some.
They're just not going to stop.
No.
Might as well just put them in there.
All right.
It's hot in there.
Yeah, I don't know why you went in there. There you go. All right. Now back to regular scheduled programming. So we actually got a love seat because we love our love seat chairs, and then we also got another pillowed regular chair because if you've watched our videos, you know one thing, these two also love a love seat chair.
They
which
are
leaves,
chair thieves.
yeah, it leaves one of us without a place to sit most of the time. So we have resorted to getting two chairs. These are from Realead Outdoor.
Which one is that? Is that
Is
the double?
this one is the regular oversized camping chairs. Okay, so it has this like Velcro strap that keeps it together.
Keeps it shut.
Yep. Oh yeah, look at that.
Well, have a seat. Let's try it out.
Oh, it's pretty cozy. It's got a pouch here on the side for your cup where it's even insulated.
It is.
And then here for like your phone. If you have your phone, let's see if it fits.
Look at that.
Fits perfect, and this is a big phone.
Yeah,
so.
it's the iPhone Pro Max.
And a little zipper compartment for other things. I guess dog bags. Dog poo bags would go good in there. And then just another pouch over here. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. I'm really surprised one of these two dogs haven't jumped out to jump on your
will.
lap.
I don't care that it's hot in there.
They just want to be in the Jeep.
I don't get it. And onto the love seat chair, which is our favorite style. And the love seat. Huh, it even has like a, I bet you this is for like a wine glass. Like the stem goes in there and it sits in there, maybe?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know, I'm not a wine drinker. Oh yeah. I like this because in our old chair, this part right here in the front, like you bucket down in the seat, and this can cut up into your legs a little bit. And this is a little bit more flat.
She's checking it out.
So this has got another insulated pocket in there where it then zips closed like that.
Put like a whole can of beer in there.
Yeah, I can put like 3 beers in there. Assuming it's the same on this side, yep. I think I read online where they said that you can put hot beverages in here as well, which a lot of chairs say, no hot beverages, no hot beverages.
Yeah.
It's also good to sit in it just like this. That's nice. I like it. What do you think?
It's comfy.
Yeah, we both fit very comfortably. We love sitting next to each other. As long as the dogs don't take our seats, I like it.
Yep.
So far, the weather has held up pretty freaking nice. We actually have some sun. We've been getting in some awesome solar today, which is extremely helpful because we are dry camping, boondocking, because this is not a campground. I guess you'd call it mooch docking because we are at, you know, family's property. But yeah, that's semantics. Leave that for someone else to decide. All we know is we don't have power, and it's been really, really nice. It's been relaxing, it's been peaceful and quiet, just what we were looking for a weekend where campgrounds are just going to be so freaking full. You probably wouldn't be able to get, you know, any kind of peace or relaxation. But sometimes people don't want that, and that's fine. That's all up to each individual person. I can tell you one thing though, the dogs are loving it here. This is Piper's favorite place to be, without a doubt. I mean, come on, it doesn't get much more peaceful than this. I guess Guy approves of the chair. Something delicious is about to go down. It's become one of my family favorite meals that I tend to make and share with everyone, which is the cheesesteaks. I love the cheesesteaks. They're awesome. I'm using some ribeye, which I found to be one of my favorite cuts of meat for cheesesteaks. Bell pepper, onion, and of course, can't have that without this. This right here is one of my favorite things. And it's also super delicious. Get so many compliments when I make it with the cheesesteaks. So let's get to prepping. How is it? 1 thumb up? Oh, geez. Oh, 2. Okay.
Well, we got plenty of solar coming in, so we figured let's go run the griddle this morning, make some bacon. Cooling fan's running. It's working hard.
This is not exactly how this video was supposed to end. However, I did get sick and we ended up leaving an entire day early because I was just down for the count with some sort of stomach bug. And it was just not a good time the rest of the time. Bad storms were rolling in, so we figured, let's just cut it a little bit short, head on home. But we did get to have a lot of good solar testing, I guess you could say, with the new big Bluetti panels and with the smaller 200s linked together in conjunction with our rich solar panels that are mounted on the roof, in conjunction with the Redodo 410 battery for a total of 820 amp hours. Excellent, everything worked flawlessly, and we're actually looking forward to getting out there and testing them out again very, very soon. So until next time, see ya. Next time on Wandering Wagners. Nothing says I love you
Wieners.
like wieners. We have our Bluetti PV350s, the 2 panels of those set up, and they are raking in the power now.